Hello there, I'm Michael. Today I'd like to show you how to make a chocolate cake that has no flour and no butter. It has an amazing texture. A while back I heard that you can use garbanzo flour, but this time we're making it with garbanzo beans and it doesn't even taste like anything and it's good for you. I have about 3 inches of simmering water and I'm going to melt my chocolate. So the bottom of this heat proof, it's not touching the water, and I'm just going to let the chocolate there. With the heat coming from underneath, it's going to melt the chocolate gently. After 2-3 minutes, the chocolate starts to melt, so I just stir it gently and let the heat of the bowl and of the melted chocolate continue to melt the rest. I allow my melted chocolate to cool off for about 10 minutes. It's warm to the touch, but it's not hot. Next step, it's optional. I have a large cleaner pot filled with regular tap water. I added my garbanzo beans. I heat them up a little bit so that they will get slightly warm. Then I dump that water and I fill it up with cold water so I don't burn my hands, and rub them against each other like so. And the outer skin is going to float to the surface and we discard that. It will make for a much smoother cake. See them? Look at all the shells that I've removed from the garbanzo beans. In the food processor, in goes my drained garbanzo beans, the eggs, and I'm going to process this till it gets really smooth. Sugar, baking powder, and instant coffee. In this case I have espresso. A little bit of vanilla. I'm going to add it to my mixture. I am adding 75% dark chocolate, but you can use bittersweet chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, anything you like. Milk chocolate. I'm preheating my oven at 350 degrees. When I am making a birthday cake for a friend. Otherwise, if it's just for us at home, I will make it in a rectangular container. I will make it in a rectangular pan like brownies, and it's a lot easier. This cake is amazing. There's no butter, no flour, and it tastes so decadent. 35 minutes or up until a knife comes out clean. Let's make the ganache frosting. Heavy whipping cream at low heat, and before it starts to boil, you take it away from the heat and add your chopped chocolate. And let it sit there for 3 to 4 minutes and the chocolate will start to melt by itself. I'm going to adding 2 tablespoons of butter and half a teaspoon of powdered coffee, instant coffee. And I'm going to let it cool. Once it's cooled, I'm going to whip it so it adds a lot more volume. It's been more than 25 minutes. Let's whip our ganache. My ganache was in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes and it turned out really thick.